In the hills around Queenstown's teeming main streets, nearly 7,000 homes could be empty at any given time. More than a quarter of the district's properties had no one in them last census night. Former senior World Bank economist Ralph Hanan, who's called Queenstown home for 2 decades, says the ghost houses aren't contributing anything to the town, yet there's little authorities can do to fill them.
I think it's a very difficult issue because you're dealing with private property and private property rights, and many of the people who have these ghost houses occupied maybe for no more than 1 month a year, they will not want to open up their houses to renters.
Property maintenance companies say absentee owners dominate their clientele, that is, people who live out of Queenstown and list their house for short-term accommodation or just keep them to use for their holidays. Matthew Kurtovich runs Peak to Peak Property Services.
We've had a huge shift to absentee owners. The business was predominantly built over locals and providing a service for locals, but as the place has changed and become a lot more of a holiday destination, there's a lot more investment properties around and a lot more sort of apartment complex that we deal with.
For some Queenstown property owners, it's simple maths. Having tenants won't earn much more than leaving the house empty. Despite rentals here being among the most expensive in the country, property investment specialist Andrew Nichols says the returns for landlords are low.
The yields are just disproportionately low at the moment. I don't know that they'll catch up anytime soon. I've seen yields as low as like 3% for people that are buying investment properties.
He says most Queenstown property owners want some kind of return on their investment. Many choose to list with short-term accommodation websites, but listing fees have gone up, and property owners need resource consent if they want guests for more than 90 days a year.
If you were really rich and you had no debt and it was just a bit of a hassle and you thought, well, I'll rent it out for the 90 days I'm allowed and then I'll just have it empty the rest of the year.
Mayor John Glover says most ghost houses are legitimate holiday homes bought by buyers who intend to visit or eventually relocate.
They're cashed out, they may be retiring. They want to sort of move down or have the opportunity to come and have their holidays here.
He says something that could make a difference is a capital gains tax on second homes, though that's out of the council's control.
That's a governmental debate to sort of balance what the population actually wants against what they're prepared to pay for. Personally, I'm comfortable paying more if I get more services, but I can't speak for everyone else.
While homes sit empty, thousands of locals are waiting on affordable housing schemes. Ralph Hanan says the government needs to beef up those schemes or it risks the town becoming hollowed out, full of ghost houses while critical workers like police officers, teachers and nurses are forced to live further afield.
Queenstown will unfortunately qualitatively deteriorate.
He says a town of locked gates and empty windows is not a Queenstown locals, visitors or anyone wants.